Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the #1 donkey-themed World of Warcraft late night healing stream on the entire Western Seaboard. Thanks for watching. Tonight, we dive back into the depths of 5-man heroics on the beta, as that is pretty much all there is to do, but we're going to get into some specs we haven't been giving enough love to, starting with our old pal, the Resto Druid here. But I want to do some Disc Priest tonight, maybe a little Holy Paladin tonight. Might still give a little love to Preservation Evoker, but I'm going to try not to... oh, Shaman too. We got to get on Shaman. We've been playing a lot of Priest, or a lot of Holy Priest. We're going to stay away from that one tonight and do some other stuff. John, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. We're in. Let's do this thing. Never mind, we're not in. We're in. There we go. All right, so build. This is what we're taking right now. We're gonna find out, Quill. I don't know how much we're gonna feel them, to be 100% honest, because it's 5-man content, but I still get the sense Druid's pretty good. I'm a little torn about some of... We're gonna maybe try a couple different builds. So what we're running right now is Nature's Vigil, which basically just makes your healing do damage in the short sense. We're also running Protector of the Pack, which buffs your Moonfire. I want to do some Heart of the Wild too. So maybe we'll switch. Probably we're gonna keep this side for sure, but we might go down. And Stampeding Roar reduced by 60 seconds is pretty good. We'll start with this, and we'll try playing Heart of the Wild. Yeah, I saw that. So Preservation Evoker was, what was it, like November 15th or something like that? Oh yeah, it's a couple weeks after. Yeah. I am strangely okay with it, I guess, because that'll give us some time to play, you know, play our normal specs, and then we can all be dragons for a couple weeks before the expansion comes out. All right, somebody is running around beta stink bombing everyone.
Time is money, friend.
We can get some upgrades here. They have the elite gear on here now. Heroics don't actually scale, so... Well, what the heck?
Keep it real.
Oh, that's right. Took some of my gear off for a YouTube thumbnail. Now it's time to put it back on. We can get some elite PvP gear too, since 5-man heroics don't scale. I almost wish they did scale. I kind of wish they scaled like... what's the difference between these? Oh, here we go. It's an int. I kind of wish they actually scaled us down so that it was harder. And then if anybody watching has beta and they want to like group up and reduce these queue times, I am 100% down. I'm not looking for pros. I'm just looking for pulses. You know what I'm saying? Try and get some faster queues. I know when we had like Alex tanking for us one night, we were able to chain them together pretty good. So if anybody around has beta and wants to join, wants to show their skills off on stream in front of potentially dozens of people. Oh boy, look where we are. All right.
Be wary, champions.
We're not playing Double Life Bloom. I don't actually like Double Life Bloom very much. I feel like Double Life Bloom is too hard to keep up. too hard to keep up with. Oh, and now here we are after after playing beta and just getting crushed by this stuff. Now it's all so easy. These casts would be cooking us. Oh, whelp? We pulled everything. Yep. Great start. Looks like the whelp caught us. Yeah. Well, these 5-man heroics are going to be kind of YOLO. What can I say? Maybe we can salvage this now that we're not doing the tanking. Yeah, you can't like keep them right there. Oh no, we're a tree. You would think a druid would like this, but I don't like it. Yeah, even on even in a 5-man heroics, these mobs are incredibly hard. Who said we weren't gonna get a healing workout tonight? Oh gosh. Too easy, exactly. Well, once we get past this part, I can feel pretty confident in saying it's going to be pretty easy. I think Druid is probably still fine after those nerfs. From what I understand, they were really pumping in raid. See, as a potential Mythic Plus healer, you don't want your spec to pump in raid, because if your spec pumps in raid, that means it's probably going to get nerfed. Oh no, not again. Not like this, guys. Holy moly. Yeah, you can't do that. It's not allowed. We're just like literally W keying through this. It's directly straight ahead. Just kind of goes to show how strong that cast is. That even when we're like super over geared for these, it still just wipes us out. Come on, live. We're using everything to keep this guy up right now. No, not the vapors. Not the vapors. All right. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Get away from me. Well, I didn't expect to be getting a workout here the instant we log in, but here we are. I wonder if what their opinion is on the tuning of this, actually just this dungeon in particular, especially this first part. Because my opinion is it sucks. Maybe on Heroic we'll get like some sense of this, what's going on with this boss that we have so much trouble with on Mythic Plus. Don't attack the whelpling. Yeah. Yep, that is the truth. That it do be like that. Yeah, so I was playing a little Disc Priest last night, and that was pretty fun, actually. My issue with Disc, as someone who almost exclusively pugs, I don't think Disc is a good healer. It never is a good healer for a pug player, because what Disc often lacks is ways to dig themselves out of holes, because as a pug healer you're almost always in some kind of a hole. You're just always trying to dig yourself out of it, and I just don't know if Disc has a tool like that. Historically they have not. So But I was having a lot of fun with it. Oh, I'm a tree. I hate being a tree. That mechanic makes me so mad. Alright. This is where I would have liked... Like, I have no sense of how much value I'm getting out of that Moonfire talent. And it kind of makes me wish I just had Part of the Wild, because at least I understand how it works. I was watching Growl's video on Resto Druid today, and he was talking about how he just macros his... Oh, let's not stand in that. He macros his Nature's Vigil to his Flourish. I was thinking about maybe giving that a try. I like macroing abilities together. Now we're just going to take out this one lonely tree back here. Alright, let's get ready for some big damage. That was not that big. Not that big on heroic. Nice for a change. After getting pummeled by that thing for the last weekend. Yeah, I was gonna say this is not the right way. That's what I was thinking. Oh man, thanks for the likes on the videos. Am I digging out of a hole? I mean, like, when your health gets, like, super low, like, when somebody makes a mistake and they drop down to, like, 20% health, as, like, a holy priest, for example, that's not an issue, right? You 2 spells and they're topped off again. Now, as a disc priest, that's a huge issue because you don't have the, like, direct healing to deal with something like that. That's what I mean. Like, when you get behind on the health bars. But we're gonna play around with it tonight because I haven't given it much of a chance. But it's time for some disc. Time for some disco stew. Likes disco music. We haven't been. I also might want to try Boomy form. I don't feel like I'm getting... I mean, also, these things die so fast, but I feel like I'm getting no value out of cat form. Mozzie Hoster, thanks for the sub, dude. Hope you're having a good night. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Oh, what am I? What's going on here? Am I a turtle? I'm a turtle. How have I never seen this before? That's adorable. My stupid weak auras are in the way of how cute I am. Alright, everybody. Just chill for a second here. I'm looking at my turtleness. So yeah, I mean, I think like discipline's strength is typically in raid, where they can shield stuff and just do obscene amounts of healing. And if you're a raid focused player, that's great. I'm not, so I don't really care about that too much. And from what I can tell, like, the damage going out in these dungeons in the actual keys is pretty bursty. Yeah, this heal over time playstyle, it's hard to get a feel for when stuff is dying this fast. I'm doing 7k overall, which, I mean, it's not bad considering my spells aren't getting a chance to do any work, I guess. Whee! Proceed. Alright, prepared for heavy disc nerfs. Did they think that even that tier set nerf was not enough, huh? Yeah, that's sort of the... I mean, I thought when they got rid of Spirit Shell, maybe it would sort of fix this issue, but I guess not. Disciplined style of healing just kind of exposes it to nerfs, I think. You know what I mean? Like, because when you shield something, other healers don't have an opportunity to heal until your shield is gone. So people get mad when Disc does a lot of healing because it's like literally taking away from the healing of other healers. So yeah, I hope not, for Disc players' sake. Yeah. Spirit Shell was, I mean, I think Spirit Shell was kind of a dumb ability. Just, it's not a dumb ability. In and of itself, it's fine. But just the way that it interacted with everything just kind of left it open to nerfage. It's got a very nerfable face. Let's just put it that way. We got a new member goal tonight. We're gonna try and make it. We're gonna try and swindle 2 of you into becoming Donk Knights and becoming channel members. That's gonna be the goal. See if we can nab anybody for the crew today.
Yes, yes, so beautiful.
Could be you.
So powerful.
We're gonna and definitely when pre-patch comes around, we'll overhaul all the UI stuff. All right, this could suck a little bit, and that'll breathe some new life into the Discord and stuff. I was thinking I wasn't gonna go with the Blizzard UI, but I actually think I am going to. Ooh, this is a interesting choice.
Take care of them. Slash you. My treasures.
Nope, don't get hit by that. That'd be bad.
Me. Take care of them.
Here we go. See, I think I'm gonna try the Heart of the Wild build. Let's not just get wrecked by balls. Everybody's out of my range. I feel like I'm playing Evoker right now. Alright, boys, let's get these things deaded.
Me. Take care of them.
Me! Oh, come on, guys. Gonna make the kitty cat pick this thing. All right.
I should have thought of her before I left.
There's a mechanic on this last boss I don't understand. Maybe somebody can shed some light on it for me. Maybe the dungeon journal is so like hit or miss as far as whether or not it's working at all. What is the one that I'm confused about? It's the one where they yell like, "Get away from me," and then the next thing you know, you're just dead. And I'm not sure if that means like you're supposed to actually run away from them. I've never seen a group do it correctly, so I don't know what the answer is. Like, you can survive it if you just pop every defensive known to man, but it seems like we're doing it wrong for sure. Maybe we can figure it out. I think it only happens like once in the fight, really. What's our damage breakdown looking like? Alright, so Moonfire's on top. It'll be interesting to see if that's still the case when we don't have Protector of the Pack. Oh, somebody just left our group. What in the world? But why? We're doing great. Get our swarmy out there. One thing I will say about Druid is, like, if you play Druid in Shadowlands and you're sick of it, don't bother. Because it is... it's very, very close to being the same thing. I've been saying that since the beginning. As soon as I looked at the talent trees, I was like, oh, this is the same thing. Which is cool. I mean, Druid's fun in Shadowlands, and I didn't start playing Druid until Season 4, so it's not old for me yet. It does kind of suffer from one of the things that, like, Holy Priest suffers from, is it feels like there's too many buttons and not enough time for some of this stuff. Too many buttons, too little time. There's just so many things I want to do, but then that's also the fact that this stuff's dying so fast. Now we're getting some kitty time in. I think we're going to switch up our build quite a bit for the next run. I like running Heart of the Wild. Heart of the Wild's fun. Ow! Oh, somebody just got punted. It's going to be something to watch out for here, guys. This is going to be your new Theater of Pain platforms. Although not nearly as easy to mess up, I would say. Don't stand, like, right on the edge. I just saw somebody take a hike. Alright, so a trick on this boss is don't stand on those runes. You want to try and maximize your... so, like, don't be this guy right here. Let's see which direction he's taking him. Of course, the way I don't want to go. You want to try and maximize the space. So see, what we screwed up there is now our shield is in bad place. We want to be in that shield. And since this is 5-man heroic, it doesn't matter, but our shield's covered in doo-doo. I mean, you can't blame people for not knowing yet. We're going to use our flourish here. We want to try to maximize the space and not cover up all the good area in snow. Got some time to kitty cat here? Yeah. So if it was right here, it wouldn't be that. But there we go. Now we got a nice clear one. But it always spawns on these runes on the ground. Why is this guy's just out of range forever? I don't think he ever got a chance to come back from when he got punted. I can't believe they haven't fixed this mouse over macro stuff yet. I don't know nothing about making video games, but that doesn't seem like it should have been a bug for a month. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can mouse over cast everybody in this group just the standard Blizzard UI, but I can't do it to myself. I still have to click on myself to heal, which is kind of a pain. Alright, let's see if we can figure out this giant AoE that "get away from me" is the key phrase. Or if anybody already knows. I know we're supposed to kill all the ice cubes or whatever. I totally understand that part of it. They die so fast on heroic. Yeah, with like 20 years of people spilling coffee on their keyboard. Steve, I totally agree. Oh, see, he said stay back, and that time it... Yeah, that's not a thing I know anything about, but I've heard enough people talk about it that I'm sure it's a nightmare. Just gotta DPS these crystals, boys. Alright, so if the crystals go down, there's nothing to it. Then I guess the groups I've been in just suck at
He knew that wild magic was dangerous,
killing the crystals.
but he meddled
Mantle of Yearned Freedom.
by the time we found him. We
Cool.
could not
Alright, let's make a new build.
I placed him in stasis until I could find
And if anybody out there has beta and they want to help me get faster queues, and come be my friend and queue up with me, that would be great. Alright, what do we want to change here? Let's try getting rid of Protector of the Pack and Well-Honed Instincts is nice, but I don't know where else to take from. We did something like that. So we're going to take Heart of the Wild instead of Protector of the Pack. Hey Brent, how's it going, dude? If you had beta, you better believe you'd be in here. Okay, let's do that. So we'll go Heart of the Wild. Let's also queue up now, since the queues do take a little bit of time. Alright, and then let's see. What did we want to do over here? We were talking about maybe going the... We were talking about maybe going the Boomy route instead of Feral. So that would take us this way, I guess. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Sorry, that's too much. That's way too much. 60 seconds less on Stampeding Roar. That's pretty cool. The Betaless Fools. Your tabard can be like a dunce cap. Alright, let's see. Do we want to change anything else? I'm pretty happy with what we have going over here. I don't like Double Life Bloom. Feral Druids, I hear pretty decent. From what I understand, Feral's looking okay. I wish that they would let you take this drives me crazy. Like, I take a point from here and they're like, your whole tree's dead. And I don't want to do that. Like, I want to just let me move them around and then just don't let me apply it if it doesn't work. And I feel okay about what we got going here. I don't think Germination's very good. I don't want to run Undergrowth, so I'm happy with the resto side of things. There's a lot of choices over here. Where is Convoke on this tree again? Are Convoke's over here? Yeah, Convoke's over here. So we have to make some big changes. I don't really want to do Boomy Affinity-ish stuff because I don't think it's that great. But let's take a look at our damage breakdown here. How did we almost outdamage the Boomkin? We almost outdamaged the Boomkin. I know they got nerfed, but come on. Moonfire did a lot of damage. Fire shot? What is... Oh, it's my trinket that I got. So I hardly got to go into cat form at all. This is basically... That's actually pretty solid. I was doing almost 8k from Moonfire and Sunfire alone. Like, imagine a dungeon where actually things stayed alive for more than 5 seconds. I know it's still the tuning phase or whatever, but I do want to keep an eye on damage. Oh yeah, Zeeper. I've played a boatload of Preservation Evoker. Actually, I've played a ton. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I'm actually trying to kind of stay away from it a little tonight because I haven't been fair with my my play time for all the healers. But yeah, I've played a ton of Preservation. I like it. I was just gonna say, I don't know, for my runs, Preservation still holds the like #1 spot for damage, and it's also so easy. Like, you just do a Fire Breath and a Living Flame, and that pull is like, you're good. You don't have to do this like, oh, let me spread my dots around, and you know, let me spend my 20 charges of Holy Nova. Like, no, Fire Breath and Living Flame and Deep Breath every 2 minutes, and you're done. You've done your job from a damage perspective, and your Fire Breath heals too. Like on a run where there's not too much trouble, Fire Breath's gonna be like, or the heal from Fire Breath, I forget what it's called. It's like life something, Living Flame, I don't know. Basically, your Fire Breath damage heals someone for 80% of the damage. So your Fire Breath trucks things. So sometimes I'll see a tank like jump in, drop down to like, you know, 60% health. I get off a full empowered Fire Breath, and his health just like bloop, jumps right back up again. That's really good, man. A healer that can do good damage without trying very hard. That's like, for like a year, that was all we wanted. Deep Breath. I'm actually talking about Fire Breath. But Deep Breath is good too. Because the heal is connected to your Fire Breath. And I've had runs where that's like my second or third highest heal. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. So don't tell anyone, because I don't want it to get nerfed. Because I'm still thinking... I'm thinking that the Preservation Evoker might be a main for me. Because, like, so from my perspective, I pug, like, most of my runs, right? And I pug into, like, hey, Booger, what's up, dude? I pug into, like, usually the mid-20 range every season. So I'm looking for a healer that can keep any group alive, not just good people. I want to keep them all alive. And I feel like Preservation has the tools to do that. Booger, do you want to do any heroic 5-mans? We can rule this city, Spider-Man. Or we could make the queues faster. That's totally fine to play them all. Resto Druid plays exactly like Shadowlands Zephyr. Like, no joke. It's like the same thing. So if you like it now and you're not going to be bored of it, yeah, it's almost exactly the same. You got a couple new things like Nature's Vigil to kind of buff your damage. You get Skull Bash, which is kind of neat, but like so many of these nodes are they're just like legendaries from Shadowlands, like Circle of Life and Death. You know, you've got your Covenant abilities, you got Convoke in here, you got Adaptive Swarm in here. I mean, no spec got copy and pasted as hard as Druid did. I'm cool with it. I like Druid. I'm not like jaded at it. I haven't played it enough to be that. Oh, dude, take your time, man. Any time. Big opinions on Resto Shaman. I feel like it's very solid. Like, I don't have a ton to say about it because it's just sort of like what it has been for quite a while, like just really solid. It's got the talents are really cool. It's got a lot of choice in the talents. Not sure how the damage is going to be. Does Nature's Vigil always work? So Nature's Vigil, that's the tooltip, all single target healing also damages a yeah, so it always works. It has nothing to do with overhealing. And I'm not sure exactly what qualifies as single target healing. Like, if I have a regrowth on, excuse me, rejuvenation on like 3 people, like, are they all contributing to Nature's Vigil? I'm not really sure how that works. And I don't really have any way of testing that right now. Like, let's reset our details here. And like, I guess we can just Nature's Vigil and start healing ourselves and see how much damage we're doing. Sure, that makes sense. Innervate heal spam could work. So I was watching, Growl said something pretty interesting in his Druid YouTube video, that he was just macroing it to his flourish, you know, which is a pretty like hands-off way of using a new ability, which I'm all for. I was trying to kind of pair those together in that dungeon. I think the way to probably use it is just pop it whenever you're going to do a lot of healing. My question is just like, what qualifies as single target healing? Let's see. Why do I have damage done? I haven't done it. Oh, I meleeed something. All right, let's reset. All right, so we'll pop Nature's Vigil and we'll just start healing ourselves. Let's see how it goes. Okay, Nature's Vigil, and then regrowth and a life bloom, and we'll just, or rejuvenation and life, and we're just spamming regrowth right now. Take that, dummy. Feel the power of my heals on myself. Oh dang, look at this. Wow. That lasts for a long time too. So I was doing, and those are just heals to myself. I was doing, that's 9k single target DPS. Well, actually, I don't know if it's single target. How many? We were only hitting 1 training dummy. We were standing like here, so I guess it only hits 1 thing at a time. But 9k DPS is nothing to like, you know, foo-foo. That's pretty good. And it's not like it requires any, you know, thought on your part. So when you're going to do lots of healing, just pop it. And it's going to do a whole bunch of damage for no reason. Wonder what it... Oh, we reset our details. What a jerk. I was going to say we could go back and see how much damage it did. I mean, obviously you can play into it, right? Like I guess if you really want to min-max it, John, that's a pretty cool idea. Innervate yourself and just go bonkers. Maybe we'll give that a try here. That sounds like fun. Yeah, well, I can definitely see now why it's so popular. I mean, doing 9k just completely passive DPS, that's really good. It's awesome. So, Nature's Vigil, everyone, write it down. I think Druid is going to come down to Druid's going to come down to tuning, I think, because Druid always has all the tools to be good, right? Like, it's got tons of utility. Just comes down to like, does it pump hard enough or not? And for a lot of Shadowlands, it just didn't really pump that hard relative to everything else. Oh man, thanks for the likes, guys. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream and you want to hit the like or subscribe button, it helps me bring Donkey Stormdom to entirely new viewers. And then if you love the stream, you can check out the join button and try and help me reach my two members of the Donk Knights goal for the night. Alright, what's our time here? They don't give you any predicted time on beta. They're just like, you will just wait, sir. You will just wait until we tell you that it's time. Alright, let's do, but you're not going to pop Nature's... So, like, Heart of the Wild and Nature's Vigil are sort of interesting to use together, right? Because Heart of the Wild, you want to be in cat form. So you're not going to use these, like... Even though they're both cooldowns, you're not going to use them, like, simultaneously and pop them both.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
Hey, Canton. Welcome to the Donk Knights, my friend. There's one. We're halfway there. Hey. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I appreciate the support. Welcome aboard. And then, nice. All right, cool, Booger. I'll swoop you up as soon as I see you go online. And Steve, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Hopefully it looks like our queue that we're in right now only need... Are you... I mean, you can do whatever you want. Are you planning on tanking, Booger? Guardian gets increased heals. Oh, snap. Canton. Thanks,
That'll
dude.
do, Donkey.
For
That'll
the
do.
5 gifted subs. Well, there, we just crushed that goal. And the one for Thursday, too. Appreciate it, man.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
Alright, so we got Scary Airy. Good to have you in here, man. Great.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
I will, Quill. I will imagine you here with us. Alright, let's see.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
Okay, so we'll get, oh, JD, thanks for the sub, dude. Glad you're enjoying the stream. So we'll get Booger in here tanking, and we'll start rolling stuff. Maybe we'll have Booger just go, Booger go nuts with his pulls, and we can put some healing to the test. Right. Yeah, so like I was saying, you're not going to do Heart of the Wild and Nature's Vigil together. So you'll do your, your damage opener and Heart of the Wild, get your dots up, and then when you get to a nice big, I'm still getting used to the fact that Beta Heart of the Wild doesn't put you in cat form.
That'll do, Donkey.
All right, we
That'll
got
do.
John Smith as a member of the Donk Knights. Canton, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Now we're going heal mode, so we pop Nature's Vigil. I think, yeah, Druid's got some damage.
That'll do,
Potential.
Donkey.
Steve, welcome to the Donk Knights, man. Thanks for the support tonight, guys. Alright, okay. Let's see. Okay, Chris, I can't invite you because you're in a different region. Or wait, can I just do it this way? So we'll make a group, and I'll just make a group in the Dungeon Finder. I'm going to call it Booger. Oh, I'm in a queue. That's fine. We'll just start one. Calling it Booger. Anybody else that's got beta and wants to hop on, roll some 5-man heroics with us? Alright, there you are. Gotcha. Could use some DPS to round out our team. Dungeon Finder. Cross-faction group. We can do non-queued dungeons or raids. Oh, bummer. What do I have on Horde? Alright, we'll just play Shaman. We'll swap Shaman so we can group up. Alright, Booger, I gotta post it one more time. Because my my Druids Alliance, and obviously the rules of cross-factiondom are still work in progress. Dungeons, start a group, call it Booger. List. Sorry, Booger. I did not realize that was a thing. Whoa. Oh, that is a solid wall of rock. Interesting. There he is. Alright, let's see if we get this thing working this time. That's silly. Alright, cool. We get to play some Shaman. I know a lot of people have been asking for Shaman for a while here. We'll take a look at the build. So I think Ancestral Guidance is really good. I think Stone Skin Totem is good. And Ascendance. I'm just kind of testing High Tide out. I'm not sold on that one. That's the thing with Shaman, is there's so many choices. I haven't done half these dungeons, only the 3 from... Oh, that's fine. It's heroic. We'll be fine. I'm sure. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, so we'll get some Shami in. There's a lot of things to choose from here. Like Earth Living Weapon is something I've thought about. Yeah, there's so I've played around with Primordial Wave, and this build I'm using it. Sometimes it feels like just sort of a problem with several specs, I guess. Just like too many buttons to press. I almost want to just take like a whole bunch of passive stuff and just roll with, like, you know, a nice little simplistic rotation. What kind of damage does what kind of damage are we looking at on Shaman? I haven't played Shaman in a while. I was liking it a lot for a bit. I kind of got away from it. I need to update my gear, I guess. I'm sure we'll be fine. And you don't even want to go in this area. This is way too packed with people. You got to come over here. A little bit more reasonable. I'm not sure like what kind of damage Shami's doing compared to... When I play it, it doesn't feel like it's doing like a ton. There's not a whole lot to... Oh, we should have reset details. We just did all that work for nothing. I'll have to wait and try it again. There's not a ton of, like, damage stuff. I mean, you get Stormkeeper, which is nice. We also want to make sure we're using our... Are we running Acid Rain with this build? We are. I don't know how much work Acid Rain's going to get. in a 5-man heroic with how fast stuff's probably gonna die. Like, how much damage does Acid Rain just do? I feel like it doesn't do that much. Hey, Manitox, morning, dude. How's that morning coffee? Hope it's treating you well. Thanks for checking out the stream again, buddy. Jake, the boy 9. How's it going, man? It's going good for me. Alright, let's see here. Damage done overall. Let's just do current fight. Alright, here we go. Time to pump. Just say, there is not that many like different things to press, right? Just make sure we keep our flank shaka. Alright, well, to be fair, I'm doing pretty good with the few tools that I have. Dude, that's like my favorite thing is, or one of my favorite things is to grab a big ol' cup of joe and check out some streams. Alright, so while not incredibly interesting, Shami's single target is decent, I guess. Well, I'm glad. I know you have your choice in morning coffee streams. Thank you for choosing Donkey Storm Gaming. Alright, here we go. Oh, here you go, Booger. We got one that you know. Get your floaties out, guys. It's time to go to the pool. Oh, hold on. Hey, don't pull for 1 second. My UI is screwed up. I forgot everything got like reset here. This is gonna take me 2 seconds. Raid style frames. Make them wide. Make them tall. Save. Burr. And then the last little piece. Gotta have that class colors, right? Where is class colors in here? Of course I waited until... Yeah, it's fine. I can survive without them. Your load screen was insane. Are you good to go now? Yeah, you're moving around. Alright. Alright, Booger, let's roll. Reinforcements! Everybody catches the flu and dies in the rain. Yeah, that's... You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Alright, acid rain time. Get some big storm collars out. Oh, man. I don't know. That felt like one of those pulls where I felt like I was doing more damage than I actually was.
Such a pointless death.
I thought I had more time. Thought there was more time. But we won't be an idiot again, hopefully. Right. Yeah, I feel like Shami is... I guess the reason I haven't played it that much is that... Like, it's good. There's nothing wrong with it, that's for sure. It's good. It's just, like, there's not much to say about it. It's just very solid. Oops. You shouldn't get hit by giant charging dinosaurs while playing it. As a general rule. I'm trying to be good about my acid rain. Just because I want to look at my details and see how much damage it did.
My allies sacrificed themselves so that I could
What are you
return back to their natural
What are your 3 favorites, Manitox?
ice consume you.
I think we're all trying to figure it out.
Be frozen and shatter.
Woohoo! I have my 3 favorites at 2, actually. 3 must be the magic number.
Strength, little one.
I'm not needing to heal at all in this run. Booger too good.
Ice consume you.
I know I'll have to heal when we get upstairs.
These wells are pure. They will
Monk, Druid, Disc. Yeah? Well, we have one in common. Druid. I love Monk, don't get me wrong. But the problem with me and Monk is I just don't see myself playing that style in like very high keys. And for that reason, I appreciate how fun it is, but I'm sort of thinking I'm probably not going to main it. Be a really fun alt. But I don't think that the fist weaving is for me when it comes to like really challenging content. And it's, to be fair, like melee healer is not really my bag. It'd have to be really, really good to the point where I'm just like, I can't deny this. Which it could be. It could be. Alright, do they even have the big thunder dragon in heroic? Or does he only come out? Yeah, he's not even in heroic. That's how hard that thing is. They're like, don't even bother. Guy's a jerk. Acid rain, get it in there. Yeah. Zapping away. Cinderbolt interrupting that is a good idea.
Well done. You have secured the first pool. Now see to the others.
I don't think so. It's funny, like, so I'm used to having an interrupt on Shaman, so I like nail my interrupt on Shaman. On some of these other specs, I'm like not used to having it, and then I kind of forget that I have it. Like on, you know, Monk and even Druid and Cat. Although the Cat form kick is a little bit harder to pull off because that's two globals, but... For me, my top three, I would say right now is Priest, Evoker, Druid. But Shaman is like 3.5. And as you probably know, if you watch the stream at all, I like change my mind every 10 minutes, so. But it's a good thing. That means that they're fun. It's not sand in that. Means they're fun. If I was playing all these specs and like rolling my eyes every time, that'd be different. Probably more than likely holy. Manitox. I just, holy's, you know, I know a lot of people are like, holy's boring, I don't want a holy meta, and I get it. Holy is maybe not the most exciting, but again, like I was saying, as someone who generally heals pugs, let's list this. Nah, well, should we save lust? I guess we should save it. Holy is good for healing pugs, honestly. It really is. Even when it's not, like, generally good. It's good for pugs. Oh, I don't know what to do with myself. I actually have to cast heal spells. Because it makes the health bars go up. Like, as a pug healer, that's number one. It really is. We want... People are going to screw up, especially like in the beginning of an expansion. And you want to be able to bring them back up. The fire doesn't stay on heroic, yeah. Definitely makes life easy, huh, Dun? Or Booger? Remove the apotheosis global. Oh man, that would be amazing. Is that something that's even ever been put on the table? That would be awesome. It's amazing how little this ability hurts in 5-man heroic on in a mythic plus that's like automatic cooldown. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Hold on to your nipples, everybody. Booger's not playing around anymore. Booger's out for blood. Yes. There we go. Dominant has so many cooldowns. Like, I didn't even use Ascendance in that. Even though it would have been perfect, but Ascendance will be good for this boss.
Your false queen cannot stop us. We are the truth.
Whoa, look out for that. Zap. Zap. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. This boss is no joke on actual difficult situations. Yeah, now we'll use Ascendancy. You don't really need it, but I feel like it's a good idea to practice, like using your cooldowns when you would use them in a true emergency. Like you would totally use Ascendancy there. Woo! We did it. I'm in. Let's go. Let's run it back. He didn't want to. If anybody else out there has beta and wants to roll over some 5-mans for funsies, let me know. All right, here we go. Chain queues. All right, I like it. No, you can't play keys right now, Dr. Juice. It's only available on weekends. It's like Friday afternoon to Monday afternoon. So Booger in this one, we gotta go like we go around to all these cages that are sort of all around the outside before we can get to the first boss. Yeah, I've been playing around with a few different things here. If we get a break, I'll probably fiddle with some stuff. Oh boy, here we go. Acid rain. Where is this guy? I can't see him. Oh, there. He's somewhere in there. Oh, we're feared. Where's my tremor totem? Am I not talented into tremor totem? Where's your tremor when you need it?
Too far away.
Or am I a nub and I didn't set this character up right?
I require a target.
think Holy Pump the most single target heal every time, but disc with big shields are interesting to think. Well, I mean, the cool part is if you main priest, you can play them both, right? And you don't have to worry about like, oh no, I'm the wrong covenant, you know? Or, oh, I need to get a whole new set of legendaries. You just play it. And it's going to be great. So yeah, that's actually one of the reasons that I think priest is kind of a good idea, is because you got the two specs to choose from. And you'll likely play, I don't know, my first inclination is to think that you'll probably play Disc and Raid and Holy and M+, maybe? Wow, we were really getting spammed up by the porn users, huh? So, sorry if Nightbot's banning all the interesting porn. Just screenshot it or something, guys. If you want to really find the best adult dating site. You know, I help out in many ways. Best M+ healer for Dragonflight, dude. I don't know. It's kind of too early to tell, to be honest. They all feel pretty good. What my top 3 right now, as of this particular moment in time. I really like Holy Priest. I really like Evoker. I really like Druid. Alright, we're gonna pop a cooldown here. It doesn't seem like very many people are on the Evoker train with me. I think I'm kind of conducting that train all by myself. Oop, we're feared. No! Delura! Live, damn it. Oh, no, he did. Is that a cast we need to kick or something? Must be something that's constantly fearing us. Tremor Totem. That's probably a missed opportunity. Okay, I was gonna say something's just wrecking my haste right now. This disease.
Steps be sure, and you'll catch secure.
Kill them. Ruin them.
We'll remember you.
Yeah, it's gonna be different to actually be powerful like right away, instead of, you know, get max level, but you're still not really max level yet because you suck. So you don't have any of your abilities or whatever maxed out truly yet. It'll be nice. I think it's going to be nice to just be strong right from the get-go. I'm looking forward to that. Main Evoker. I think there's a lot of good reasons to main Evoker. I really do. You know, Evoker's got a huge... Evoker's got a really good Mythic Plus toolkit, I would say. In my humble opinion. There we go. Alright, so once you... yeah, once you open that last cage, you can start heading toward the boss up here.
We rip you apart.
We'll see it on 1026. Well, they did just announce that Evoker is going to be a late arrival. It's like the 15th or something, isn't it? So Evoker's not coming out immediately with pre-patch. Yeah, don't just, but I would say be careful with that. Don't, oh, what did I just do? Whoops. Just threw a spirit link down for no reason. Why am I like stuck over here? Is that something to do with this totem? That's weird.
I take stolen meat from your bones! Water! Makes our meat! Hack you to pieces! No!
Key binding your rotation spells? Yeah, hold on a second. What's going on with this guy? Yes. The way I do my keybinds is the more often I press it, the closer to WASD it goes. So I know a lot of people, you know, will just put everything important on numbers and then they'll start looking elsewhere for buttons, but like don't put anything important past like the number 4 or maybe 5, right? Before you start moving to actual letter buttons, because I see a lot of people like put important rotation abilities on like 7 or something. Holy cow, booger. You are going ham, my friend. Get it. This stuff is just melting anyway. This mouse overcast is so annoying. Clear shaman bias. Oh. Is this my AI? Sorry, Mellow Sunset. We'll probably do something different after this, actually. Okay. Whoa, I got lots of trees chasing me around. Is this guy gonna die? Nope. Yeah, so I actually, no, I don't use an MMO mouse. I have a couple mouse buttons on my mouse that I bind to stuff, but I used to have an MMO mouse. I didn't think it was really necessary. So, but I definitely would recommend using mouse buttons. How did I get this? I had to get like a direct link to a weak aura. Don't try to get it from like CurseForge. It won't work. And then if you go on Wago and go to WoW and then... Should we boot this guy? Yeah, I was just going to say. Go on Wago and just go to World of Warcraft and then Dragonflight and... it'll be there. Do we want to let's see. Let's just... I think there's a bunch of bosses in here. I forget. But yeah, weak auras works fine, and there people have weak aura packs already made, so I didn't make these. These are made by someone else. I just stole. I know playing without weak auras sucks. I don't even like these weak auras, honestly. This is just something somebody else made. Yeah, Shaman has so much in the cooldown department. Juice, absolutely. 13 life-saving cooldowns? I mean, we got Spirit Link, we got Healing Tide, we got Ancestral Guidance, we got Ascendance. Like, they're all, you know, they're all kind of on, like, these 2 to 3 minutes. Pretty good, Coffee Bean. How are you? Pretty easy to play well in dungeons where nobody really takes any damage. Yeah, I mean, this is not very similar to like my end game UI. Like I said, this week Aura pack was made by somebody else. Whoa, that sucks. Oh, I hate this. These haste debuffs when you're already feel like you have no haste. They really stink. I'm taking so much damage from. I have dots on me. Just doing your number one stream lurker. That's you, number one stream lurker extraordinaire. Yes, Shaman has a cooldown for every situation. So yeah, I feel like you just kind of rotate through the, like if we were doing something really difficult right now, just rotate through all the different sort of 2-3 minute cooldowns. You got one for pretty much every pull. Are we standing in something? I think we are. Ah, claw fighters. I kind of was wishing this dungeon would have been in the first round, because it's pretty fun. Like these big pulls with all these itty bitty gnomes, man. You know that DPS is gonna eat this up. They're gonna eat it up. Appreciate all the likes and subs and YouTube memberships, man. We Catton came in here and just crushed our sub goal for the night. What an absolute baller. Thanks again, man. Got a whole bunch of new Donk Knights tonight. And their shiny new Donk armor. Ready to go. What do we got? Gut shot. Just do this while you're throwing things at me. Probably want to interrupt that. I'm not sure what that debuff they're getting is. Traps. I'm not as interested in learning the mechanics on these bosses that we're not going to do in Season 1. I'm watching them. Uh-oh, somebody got trapped. How bad does that hurt? Not too bad.
Come to me, clever meat. I'll wither your strength myself.
All right, here we go. Just use an ascendancy for funds. Probably won't need it, but Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Maybe we totally need it, actually. Holy cow. Whoa. Oh man, okay, never run this dungeon without Tremor Totem. That's what we learned. Oh. Pop back up. All those cooldowns, and we just about used all of them. Alright, Booger, it's you and me. We got this. Oh, want to buy? Nope. It's just you now. How does interrupts work here? Oh, you're new to WoW? I mean, so just about every spec has some kind of interrupt. Some, like, melees generally have them, where we're running back from here. Melees have them on a shorter cooldown, and where the heck are we? Melees have them on a shorter cooldown, and range have them longer. And you just basically hit it while the cast bar is up, and all my UI is such a disaster on this guy. Like, when I don't have my usual setup, I'm just forgetting like all kinds of stuff. Yeah. It's too many buttons and not enough familiarity with this setup right now. I haven't actually... Hey Dubs, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I haven't put in enough time in this on this tune yet. I sort of felt like for quite a while I had seen everything I needed to see for Shaman to kind of get a sense that like it's really solid. Now it's time to get a little deeper into it. Alright, Manitox, have a good day, man. Thanks for hanging out. Here we go again. So many bots. They're so chatty. Spamming up my chat. Oh, we still got 43 seconds on Lust.
This power obeys me.
This is a good Spirit Walker mechanic. We have everything, might as well send it. All the cooldowns. You know, that's not even close to all the cooldowns, but you get the idea. So this boss doesn't die. think I'm gonna swap tunes,
Your homes, everything.
Booger. If you want to just give me a second here. Do you have any, wish I could just swap, I'm gonna swap tunes real quick, Booger. I'm gonna play something else for a bit. Try and hit another spec. Let's see. What do we have on? The only other thing we have on Horde is we'll do an evoker. We've had a lot of evoker questions, and I'm a fan. We'll do a quick evoker or two. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, I missed it, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna make another, I didn't even see what you said in caps. So, I'm just gonna I'll make another group. I'll name it Booger. We can get grouped back up again. Do we have any other DPS players, maybe, that want to hop in and give us some instant cues? Then that would be great. All right, let's get... Can you brief on the evoker rotation of spells? Yeah. Let me just queue up real quick. So evoker, for like minimal damage, you want to use like, so reversion is kind of like your Riptide, your heal over time. You want to just kind of throw these out, like, and keep it on cooldown because there's a ton of synergies with your talents. Reversion is your little heal over time. Living Flame is kind of like your, I don't know, flash heal type spell. It also is offensive, but so for like tiny little bits of damage, you can do that. When you start having heavier damage, you can use your empowerment spells. So like Spirit Bloom, you hold it down. The further it goes on the bar, the more people it heals. Heals for a ton. Dream Breath is the same way. So you charge up the bar, and then the further you hold it down, the more the cooldown is reduced and the more healing it does. So those are for bigger damage. Echo is pretty interesting because you cast Echo on someone, and then essentially your next heal will just heal them twice. So like I just did Echo Living Flame, I pretty much get 2 Living Flames from that. And then you've got some just bonkers cooldowns on this character. Rewind is nuts. So Rewind just undoes the last 5 seconds of damage by 50%, which is crazy. So like a big old damage mechanic goes out, you just hit Rewind, it's gone. Also, I forgot to mention, Verdant Embrace is like your biggest single target heal. It makes you fly to the person. You give them a little healing hug. Like this. And then you've also got Stasis, which is like our buddy Quill coined it as a do-it-yourself convoke. So you hit Stasis, and your next 3 healing spells get saved. And then you hit Stasis again within the next 30 seconds, and they'll all just like fire out.
Welcome to Algathar Academy. I am delighted that you received our invitation.
Right.
The school is a touch behind schedule, but I have heard wondrous things.
Well, this is in the Mythic Plus pool for
Perhaps
Season 1. You can talk to these dragons here in the beginning, and they'll give you different buffs.
Quite some time since the academy has
They all have different, like haste, mastery, stuff like that.
Take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
Oh. Scrub 0. Awesome. Have I played Priest yet? Oh yeah, I played Priest till everybody in chat has been completely bored of it. Yeah, I haven't played it tonight. See if we can deep breath without pulling everything. Well, Scrub 0, luckily it's a 5-man heroic and nobody cares how good anyone is. I'll try not to... See, I just got hit by something totally avoidable. Yeah, so we want to just keep our reversions out. People you heal with reversions have, get a lot of synergy with that. I like to start the pulls off with Fire Breath. If I have it up, which I don't right now. Oop, I'm sleeping. Because Fire Breath does a ton of damage, it also heals somebody for a lot, so can't go wrong with that.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Here we are. Long ago, members of the Blue Dragonflight.
You notice you can mount in the first area? No, I didn't. I'm so used to not mounting that I didn't even try. That's awesome. We're just gonna lust. So for this guy, you're supposed to absorb the orbs. Priest fall off in Mythic Plus? I don't know about that, man. I think Priest is pretty good in Mythic Plus, personally. I've heard a lot of other people agree with that. I don't know. Are you talking about Disc or Holy? I mean, a lot of people say some pretty good stuff about Holy Priest and M+. Look at those 20 thumbs up. You guys are scholars and gentlemen and ladies. Thank you so much. Alright. Oop. Pretty much on Evoker, if you can get empowered spells off, you're going to be in good shape. Oh. How'd you die, dude? Oh, Did you fall? Were you too heavy for the wind? I'm trying to res you. I don't know if you're going to get it. Did you get that? Booger down. The only thing that could kill him was heights. Aside from that, he's been impervious. Impervious to pain. Yeah, well, oh, that's weird. So while, like, Evoker maybe doesn't have Shaman level number of cooldowns, it's got some really good stuff. It's got Zephyr, which is, like, sort of a rallying cry-esque spell. It's got a lot of CC. It's got Bloodlust. I'm digging Evoker hard. I know a lot of people hate the way it looks, but hey, you can do this. Watch. See? Look, now I'm cool. You just can't. Unfortunately, you can't just fight like that. But I don't know. The look doesn't bother me. I guess I know a lot of people really hate it, but to each his own. Let's fire breath this guy. So see what I'm talking about with the damage though? So like right now I'm doing 22k overall. I'm doing more than the DPS evoker group. Like these things, and it's not hard. Like look at the spells I'm casting. Like hardly anything. Basically 3 spells. It's nuts. They are kind of squishy though, so beware of that. Keep yourself topped off or whatever you need to do. He tried to breathe on me, but I breathed on him first. That's right. You're a bird, I'm a dragon. You have 0 chance. Oops, I think I kind of missed that. Oh, what was that? My hover didn't make me move. This is definitely a bug too, where your essence burst stopped showing up on the UI. Kinda wish they'd fix that one. Using your essence burst procs is pretty, yeah, doing 20k overall. I don't sniff that with the other healers. It might just be because these are heroics and you just, on Evoker, you're kind of doing all your damage right up front, but I don't know, man. I haven't used an Echo this whole dungeon. I haven't needed to. Oh, silence. What a loser. That's where you miss like DBM or something to yell at you to stop casting.
Wait, what are these birds doing here?
Got him? Yeah, we got him. Oh, there I go again. You can always use Emerald Communion no matter like what kind of CC you're in, so that's kind of cool. Didn't feel like it was worth casting it there, but oh, I'm holding a ball right now. I didn't even realize that. Man, it's kind of refreshing revenge to do these on heroic again and just smash some of these bosses that have been giving us a hard time.
Well, it seems like things are in further disrepair.
One thing I definitely noticed about this area coming up is that these skitter flies in M+, they hurt. Yeah, go for it, dude. Let's see what we can do. Make it happen. I'm gonna use Zephyr for the to help us with the bugs. Are the only thing that I'm. We got this. Oh, this doesn't hurt nearly as bad. Let's use one of those. This would be a good time to Oh, that's not good. We're gonna probably just rewind. We haven't had enough damage go out to necessitate that. Whatever, let's just do it. When else are we gonna do it? Oh, it's on cooldown. I did use it. That's right. Shoot, I thought that was gonna be harder than that, Booger. That was nothing.
You're just about... Wait, Ichistras. There is too much life magic. What are you doing?
Me? That is too much nature.
I thought that was gonna be hard. It was not.
Absolutely not.
Please, help us new students.
Lots of bait. This is gonna be a fun pad fight for DPS when all these sprouts come out. Like that. It's gonna be fun for us too, because we're gonna do all our DPS to them. Yes.
I must get closer.
Well, what's this guy beating me up for? Nothing compared. Yeah, this little area is pretty tough actually in M+. Man, I know he's pulling pretty big, but 19k overall still. I don't think it's a fluke. This has been like pretty consistent. I'm gonna get probably silenced here a million times. Yeah, Booger, don't be surprised if I'm never able to cast during this rewind. There's a good rewind. There's a real good yeah, I can't cast anything with a cast time. These guys all do a silence and we have like a million of them. Bah. I can Emerald Communion. They can't silence me out of that. Yeah, take that, you guys. Those guys suck. that silence going out that many times is not a lot of fun. Here we go, last boss. Oh, they changed this, was this big before? I don't think it was that big before. No, you don't.
Out of range.
So, one thing I'm noticing is that ever since they changed it to 30 yards, evoker range has not been that big of a deal anymore. Alright, I'm gonna do one more evoker and then we'll play some disc, because I know a lot of people have been asking about disc. Yeah, if you don't mind. You obviously have no obligation to do this, man. I appreciate it, but yeah, I wouldn't mind playing disc. I know we have a lot of disc enjoyers that are mad at me for avoiding the spec. It's not that I'm avoiding it. We ended up doing 17k in that run. And if we weren't, like, chain silenced, we would have done more. we would have been probably closer to 20. We missed out on a huge pull where we did like 0 DPS because we couldn't cast anything. Alright. Hey, Kitten Fights. Good to see you again. Good to see a lot of returners. That's awesome. Alright, so here's my... wait, am I in... Yeah, I'm in disc mode. This is the build I'm running. One thing I actually do like about disc is it doesn't feel as button squashed as some of the other specs do. Like Holy Priest or Shaman or maybe even Druid. Like there's a very reasonable amount of things to press here. And Power Word Life is real nice for disc because that does kind of help you dig yourself out of those holes. Alright, Booger, I'm going to do the same thing. I'll just make the dungeon group. Alright, disc it is. Disc it is. Don't expect excellence. My disc is really rusty. People still stink bombing their way around around Stormwind, I see. I do have fun with disc. The one thing I noticed is that Flash Heal feels, you know, in Shadowlands you needed to use Shadow Mend a lot, and you just don't have that anymore. Like, you know, it's gone. It was a talent, and now even that's gone. And Flash Heal is no substitute. Like, Flash Heal sucks. Flash Heal does nothing to help you. Flash Heal does very little. You actually use a lot of renews. Oops, no thanks. Oh, there he is. Dundee. Crocodile Dundee. Alright, let's delist this. Let's queue up. But yeah, I haven't seen the 30-yard range has had a couple little areas where it's been kind of tricky, like the tree guy in Azure Vault. When he does the knockback, like you're in range of no one. You're in range of no one when he does that. But other than that, I haven't had... also, the last boss of Ruby Life Pools can get a little hairy. People get... Hey, here's what I'm running for dungeons, John. I know you've been waiting. I'm glad you're still here. I was thinking of you. This is what I'm running. You rate my build. I think this is pretty standard for 5-mans. We not queued up? Oh, what the heck? Oh, no, sorry, you're still getting set up. Sorry, Dan, I'm not trying to rush you. Yeah, here we go. John. So, I mean, you got a bunch of returning stuff from Shadowlands. Taking this Twilight Equilibrium, which is a pretty cool idea, where your shadow stuff buffs your holy stuff, and your holy stuff buffs your shadow stuff. It's kind of neat. But yeah, I believe this is like pretty standard stuff. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Let's get... Oh, there's our key right there. I was just going to say we could get some get some cool new stuff, but that might have to wait unless we can do it really fast. Like this. I'll at least get the staff.
Have a good one.
These poor DPS, you know they've been sitting in queue for days. Oh, Ultimon. Haven't done this in a while. Alright, here we go. Can't use abilities. Who needs them? No, I'm saying. Take your time, dude, if you need to. Where'd he go? There he is. Nothing. Everything's dying so fast.
I need to target something first.
Guess Rapture was not necessary there. No Mind Seer. You don't really have you have a whole lot of like. Well, you don't really have any like big AOE spell.
They call me the Skullcracker. Warned ye not to try stealing from us.
So I'm trying to use a lot of like renews to get atonements out. It'd be kind of cool if Prayer Mending did it. Did the boss like reset there, or what the heck happened? There they are. Spread our dot around. Remember, I have Mind Blast. I don't know what. The thing about Disc is it's nice to know when the damage is coming, and I don't really know what these guys do.
Time to move this thingy.
Poor Eric, he's on the boat all alone.
I didn't have a target.
Okay, we give up.
You know, I think that tussle actually helped clear my head.
Holy cow, that was a fast Mass Dispel.
We'll lend you a hand after we get our bearings.
I don't know if you need to talent into it, or I think it's gone. Oh, I'm having issues with my spells too now. Uh-oh. Okay, I can press that. Alright, why are like none of my buttons working? This is the same issue he was having. Alright, I'm gonna just reload real quick. Hopefully we're not all dead when I come back. Nope. Did that fix it? Oops. I'm used to having Radiance on 4. Not the case anymore. Yeah, I got it. It's working now. Working now.
Roma, the chief here, gonna smash you. Stoneball Trolls, attack!
Alright, let's just let's pretend we need to ramp right now. For fun. How much damage did we do there? 10k.
Wins. Nice work.
Now,
That frog has been a real pest.
We know
This is the disc spellbook. It's one page.
Want to see something nifty? What's this? That did it. Now let's see what we can find inside.
I must get closer. Here's Marvinus mustache. Another locked door.
Leave this to me.
Let's radiance here. Not radiance. What's it called? All right, these things are not doing anything. I'm using my cooldowns like I think there's gonna be some damage, but the damage never came.
Tier's secrets will be protected.
There's a little bit of damage. Now we're able to atonement heal that up really quickly. So that's kind of cool. There's gonna be another one.
I will purge you from existence. Stop where you are. His memories are not for you.
Some kind of library. Hey, what now? All I see are books.
All I see are the books. Oh, Olaf, you goofball.
I need to target something first.
It is nice having Prayer Mending and Renew on disc. When they first talked about that, I wasn't really sure how I felt about it, but yeah, it's good. It's a good change. Alright. I'm feeling very slow right now. I have a feeling that Atonement's going to be a lot of my healing. Not doing a whole ton of damage, though.
Purging protocols activated.
There we go. Nope. He's gonna do his thing.
Purge.
Ah, everything's dying before I can cast anything on it. Alright. Try this again. No, you don't. Your big master spell. Nice.
Cannot attack that target.
Morning, Emma. Thanks for checking out the stream. Alright, where are we going here?
Heroes, you can keep searching for whatever it is you folks are after.
Thanks for checking out the stream.
It's on this room.
Thanks for all the likes and subs and everything, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. If you haven't yet and you are enjoying it, make sure you hit that that like button. Helps me put Cheerios on the table? Not really. Yeah, just running and spreading dots. That's how we do it. Drive-by dotting. Let's get some fields out here. Like, I want to use mind games and stuff, but this stuff just dies too fast to get any kind of real use out of it. Imagine prayer mending giving atonement, though, and spreading that all around sort of passively for you. That'd be neat. That'd be neat.
Acquire a target. What have we here?
I think the last boss might require us to heal a little bit. One can only hope.
I fear I will have to deny your queen her prize.
Running to the end. Alright, let's do it.
Be mine.
There's no healing overall in here. Yeah. Here we go. Run and gun. Alright, let's pick one of these guys and start bullying him with all our spells. We're the only healer without a kick. But why?
This disc may hold the secret to the aspects regaining their power, and we cannot allow that to happen.
We're doing 9k overall. That's a pretty good deal, more than we did on like
Disc is lost to
Resto Druid and Shaman, right?
you are about to be.
I think it is.
In all timelines, you failed to stop me. Lost in the sands. The time waits.
I don't have any weak auras for this character, I just realized.
Lost in the sands.
Atonement healing feels pretty good. I know I'm...
Your efforts are impressive.
Oh, Emma, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. It's probably because I haven't been doing it that long, but
Only one aspect, and
I appreciate it. Thank you.
infinite.
We've actually hit 2,000 subs today, which was pretty awesome. I wanted to hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year, and we crushed that. So yeah, it's going good thanks to cool people like you guys. You guys. All right, a little ruby. Little ruby doobie. Looking forward to the weekend where we can do some Mythic Plus again. But it is fun to get like some run on some of the healers I haven't spent much time on yet. Disc is definitely one I've sort of let go by the wayside. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. One of the reasons I like the idea of playing Priest is because there's 2 possible specs I can run, you know? Too far away. Get her. I guess we got to do a better job of like weaving Holy and Shadow back and forth. I haven't even thought about that. Okay. Alright, Booger. Let's do this thing.
My allies sacrificed themselves so that I could return these eggs to their natural state. I will not fail.
Ouch. This guy's a pain in the butt. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So far, I do not think that they're 5th DPS style dungeons. I think they're like legit healer style dungeons, which I'm excited about. Because I don't like 5th healer play style. I think it's, I don't know, super boring. It's not like I think, you know, people picked healers because they want to heal, not because they want to be like a mediocre damage, you know what I mean? So yeah, I am getting the sense that it's a healing meta, not a balls to the wall. I mean, there's always going to be a little bit of that, but not a balls to the wall damage meta where we're just going like Mongo DPS builds. There's definitely a pretty high healing requirement on some of these bosses, especially. There's like big bursty mechanics that come out.
Grave danger. A powerful primalist is attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You must clear them to get to her.
Alright, let's do it. No Thunder Dragon. That's great. Let's roll.
Quickly, take the eggs. Save as many as you can.
I'm digging Disc Priest. This is fun. And we'll see how I feel about it when we're not just healing like face roll 5-man heroics, but hey, fun is fun. I totally blew that power word life. Totally blew it. I had really good intentions there that were
Well done.
terribly
You have
executed.
secured the first pool. Now see to the others.
Ah, yes. As a holy priest main, we gotta hope for a healing meta, right? Yeah. Holy priest is looking really good, I think. I'm really enjoying holy priest a lot.
Keep clearing them
I
out.
found it to be like one of the easier
Desecrate this hallowed space.
healers to just keep the groups alive, which is obviously quite important. Oh, why am I like unlucky strike? I haven't seen that before. Well, you've been maining Holy Priest since BFA, then you must have enjoyed the last... we gotta get out of here. Must have enjoyed the last couple seasons of Shadowlands anyway. Although the first couple were pretty rough.
Champion.
What is this unlucky strike thing I keep getting? I haven't seen that before. Oh, is there somebody chasing me around castings? Yeah, there is. Booger, I need help. He's trying to get me. From behind, no less.
The last pool is safe. She is exposed.
Can't even
primalist.
I can't even dream of casting a spell on these guys before they die. It's kind of hard to... Yeah, this... yeah, there he is. Dad! Alright, here we go. I wish they would just give it... You know what would be a nice, like, meet us in the middle kind of moment would be... What if you just gave us Mythic Zero to play? You know? That wouldn't be so bad, would it? Mythic Zero would still at least give us a shot at, like, learning the new mechanics. Maybe doing a little something sort of difficult. Oh yeah, Emma for sure. I feel like once you get to like, well, depending on how far into the expansion you are too. Like season 1 on my Holy Priest, I couldn't find a group to save my life. Not to seriously, it was awful. Nobody wanted Holy Priest season 1. Like I couldn't get in, I could barely get into like a 19 on my Holy Priest in season 1. It was nuts. And then all of a sudden, see what we can do here. Oh, our Radiance didn't go out? That's not good. Dude, Power Word Life is nuts. Power Word Life is actually nuts. We use that to... That totally bailed us out of... And it's back up already. Like, that is so good. Because I totally whiffed on all my abilities there. And Power Word Life just freaking saved the day. It's amazing.
Your false queen cannot stop us. We are the true.
That thing goes on such a short cooldown. Okay. Whoa, what's happening to my camera right now?
My pleasure.
Yeah, Power Word Life is bananas. No, that's a bummer. Nice. This dungeon is very small. Yeah, it's kind of a short one. And yeah, the dungeon itself is super small because you just go around in a big... Go around a big circle, pretty much. Alright. I'll do one more on disc. I think if Booger's still hanging around. Yeah, quite possibly. Am I leader? Oh, I'm leader now. That's what we're waiting for. I would have hit it earlier if I had realized that. Yeah, I'm a big... Well... Double charge of holy words and battle res are on the... Oh, you're thinking of battle res for a teammate. Because your like cheap death is on the same talent as your double holy words. Either way, it's pretty nuts that they're getting that. Hey, Holy Priest has been in the doldrums for forever. I mean, I know it hasn't been like recently, but before season 3 of Shadowlands, it's probably like the least sought after healer that we had. I think what happened to our Nightbot? We have to get him back in here. All right, this one honestly I haven't done a whole lot of. I think you can pretty much just do it in any order you want. I've seen people go all sorts of different paths and it goes just fine. Stop making the OP trinkets for Arena. Yeah, they just YOLO their trinket design, don't they?
I must get closer.
They don't care about trinkets being balanced in the least. They're just like, whatever. Makes sense to me. Alright, I'm digging Disc a little bit. I think we'll give this one some run in Mythic Plus this weekend when we can play it again. It's fun. Fun times were had by all.
Too far away.
Oh, also, Theodore, I didn't... good to see you again, dude. Thanks for checking in on the stream. Hope you're having a good day wherever you be. Oh, I wouldn't mind this stuff having more health so I could just get a better feel for this. Yep, I'm right there with you. I don't want to, if I can almost avoid raiding entirely, I'm cool with that. Here he comes. Oh wait, that's later that he does that. It's not doing his charge. There he goes.
I'm out of range.
Aw, bummer. Oh, I'm good, dude. Just, wee! Thanks for the ride, Dragon. You know, just hanging out. Looking forward to doing some maybe harder stuff here one of these days again. Morning streams are awesome. It's 11:23 p.m. here where I'm at. Alright, let's go. Let's fade. Yeah, we have a lot of people checking in from Europe on the stream that are like talking to me about their morning coffee while I'm like struggling to stay awake. If only I could stream in the morning, I totally would, but then I wouldn't see you guys. Oh man, I haven't even opened my vault yet. I've been slacking on live real hard. I sort of checked out on season 4, not gonna lie. Just only got so much time to do this stuff and keep up with that too. Something's got to give, and unfortunately that was it. I completely forgot to open my vault today.
I do not have a target.
24-hour stream. Yeah, I don't know, man. That would be rough. You know, watching people do it is one thing, and then like after you stream just a few hours yourself and think about like what that's really like. Yeah, I have to build up my stream stamina. I don't think I'm there yet. Well, that's kind of a quick guy. I got real lucky in my season 4 vault, like early in the season. I was getting everything I wanted. Now I've taken, well, I mean, season's been on for a while, but I've been taking coins like constantly, and all my stuff's already got sockets, so
I must get closer.
just kind of, which is why I'm not super excited to open my vault, because I'm probably just gonna take coins. Man, where did Booger is just hitting that W key hard, aren't you? This trash in here like looks a lot harder than it actually is. These guys do nothing.
I require a target.
Acquire a target. I could see Priest being a good pick for Dragonflight. Whee. Alright, let's get a Radiance out here. Oh yeah.
I need to target.
Nice. I know, Booger. I feel you, man. I'm sure we'll get, right. Holy Paladin? They're definitely doing a lot of work on Holy Paladin here. I think it looks okay. A lot of people, Dane, were sort of annoyed by the fact that they brought back sort of a caster playstyle to it. But I just pretty much spec it melee, and I like it. Oh, we dare. Oh, that's right. I forgot Theodore is a ranged paladin enjoyer. Or not ranged, cast. I want to call it casting, not ranged. Alright, we got one more guy somewhere in here. Got him. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of honestly why you don't see me playing a lot of like melee healer on here. Is just that it's just kind of not my favorite thing. Mistweaver is a ton of fun right now, but I already know like that's not going to be what I main, so I've sort of slowed down on it a little bit. I was playing a ton of Mistweaver for a while, and it's like undeniably fun. I wouldn't blame anyone for wanting to play it. Great. Just kind of not for me.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, and I mean the first, few weeks of an expansion, honestly, like probably not going to be too focused on doing damage, and just you're going to be healing through tons of avoidable damage people are going to be taking while they learn the fights. On fire. I'm on fire.
I'm out of range.
If you could stop doing that, that'd be great. Focus on healing healers. Like Holy Priest. Holy Priest is probably like number one. Shaman. I'd say Evoker is kind of like that, because with Evoker, I mean, they can all do damage, right? And they all should do damage when they can. But most of them don't need to do damage in order to heal properly. Mistweaver Monk needs to do damage to heal properly. Disc Priest needs to do damage to heal properly. Holy Paladin needs to be in melee to optimally generate holy points. Why am I not able to remember the term? Just blame the healer after... Oh, well, I'm sure they will, John. I'm sure they will.
Stay your hand or taste the flame. Royal.
Lost, dude. He's not doing it. He probably doesn't even have it on his bars. We gotta pick up the gold out of the big piles of treasure here. Nope, we killed him too fast. I like holy points. Holy power. Yeah, I don't know why I lost my ability to speak there for a second. New spells, or is it just Holy Light, Flash of Light, Holy Shock, and Word of Glory? I mean, it's pretty similar to the... Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more. Let's see, we'll see what do I feel like doing. Maybe we'll do a monk. We'll close it out on a monkey note. My monk is also Alliance Booger, if you're still hanging around. Where are we? There he is. I haven't played Monk in a little while. I didn't play Monk at all over the weekend. All right.
Ah, potential customer.
All right, Booger, you still around? If you are, I'm gonna make our special group one last time.
Do I have a deal for you?
Let's grab a weapon on here. There it is.
Be good.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, Bugs. Let's do this thing. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you if you haven't played with Mistweaver yet, it's good. Spectre. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to, because I can't really... I think you guys are talking about Paladin. Mistweaver's good. Mistweaver will rock in Heroic. I still sort of wonder if Mistweaver will be able to keep up in the like higher healing requirement area. So to me, that's still kind of up for debate. Yeah, if man, appreciate the all the thumbs ups and subscribes tonight, guys. If you haven't done that yet and you're enjoying the stream and you want to
Donkey!
Ah, there it is. Dane, thanks for the sub, dude. Glad you're enjoying the stream. No, dude. You guys you guys do your thing. You guys do your thing. You're probably answering Holy Paladin questions better than I can. I've heard its OP is I don't feel like... I don't know why I'm typing to you when I can talk to you, but I don't feel like it's OP done. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's really well designed, but I don't think it is OP. I actually think the heals are maybe... I don't know if lackluster is the word I want to use here, but... I don't know if it's going to be able to keep up with some of the bursts, you know? Just not sure. But it'll be great in Heroic, man, because you just punch and kick your way to the finish line. You also need to sort of be able to stay in your Feline Stomp to really make the most of it. Yeah, so Theodore, what happened with Rhett exactly? It was pumping and they nerfed it. And they kind of screwed with the rotation, didn't they? Like in a less fun sort of way. So originally, Emma, when I first got on here, my thought was I'm gonna stick with ElvUI and just all the things that I usually use. But now that I've played with it some more, I actually like the base UI pretty good. I mean, I'm still gonna use details. I'm definitely still gonna use weak auras, and like DBM and stuff. But I think the base UI does a pretty good job. I think it's gonna replace ElvUI for me. Theodore, thanks for the sub, dude. What the heck, man? You haven't been subbed? You've been here like every night. Thanks for finally hitting the button. I appreciate it. Yeah, Miss Weaver's a lot of fun. I haven't kept up on the PvP like meta in any way. I have no idea what's going on there. Nice. I like being recommended. That works for me. It's okay. I'll work for your sub, dude. I can do that. I respect that you know, you're playing hard to get. And I'm glad you finally gave in. We've definitely had a surge in stream viewership over the last few days, which is awesome. We got a bunch of gifted subs tonight. Oh my god. What a day. Alright, let's fill out our gear while we're waiting here. I get a couple rings. Get some trinks.
Have a good one.
Go.
Hey, how you doing?
We'll just buy the purple version of what we got, I guess. Haven't picked up any trinkets on this guy out in the wild. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I try not to rage too hard. I think the only rage we had was when I kept getting turned into a tree over and over again. That was maybe more than I could bear. Get out of here, porn spammer. We don't appreciate your taps around here. My Nightbot apparently took the night off. Hide. See ya. Yeah, sorry, Booger. This is gonna be my last one. I appreciate you doing all the right, dude. You know, I'm here for you in all walks of life, not just World of Warcraft. You know, you're trying to find the best adult dating site. Like, I got you right here. Right? Come on. What's going on here, Booger? We're doing all the heavy lifting for these clowns, and they can't even rustle up 3 DPS to, you know, get out DPS by my preservation evoker? What a shame. Absolutely shameful. I know, man. I know. This is, like, I like the heroics in that they let me try out new things without, too much risk. But, yeah, they get pretty old. Because also, like, just the trying out isn't even really, I don't know. From a healer perspective, if it's not, like, real damage going out, it's hard to really figure out what you're testing. At least if you're DPS, you can, like, you know, you got about how long are these bosses living? Like, a minute, maybe? You get a minute of target dummy practice against some other DPS, but for us, it's just, like, sleepwalking. Sleepwalking. I think PTR Mythic Plus should be pretty interesting. 40 seconds, yeah, it feels like it. boss is just getting freaking absolutely trounced. If we got anybody in chat that's a DPS player on beta and wants to play in front of dozens of lovely people from all over the world, we will take you in a heartbeat. If you're not too busy checking out the best adult dating site on the internet, of course. Oh, Theodore, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Not worth. Not worth. Else is not worth? Freaking 10-minute queue for 5-minute dungeon. It's like when you wait in line for a roller coaster for like an hour, and then the roller coaster is like 10 minutes. That's what we're experiencing here a little bit. Guess I can go press some. Yeah, I wish I would have gotten. I know they're giving out a bunch of beta keys for streamers to give away, but I wasn't. Apparently, wasn't on the list. maybe next round. I also think it's mostly Twitch people, and I'm not a Twitch people. Let's roll. Not a Twitch people. I still have yet to beat my my evoker. Oh, there we are. With damage with any other healing spec. On that, with the easiest damage rotation of all time. Alright. Come on, last DPS, wake up. Press the button. Your queue's popping. Get off the best adult dating site on the internet. Oh, nice, they did. Just in time. Spin to win.
I am out of range.
Why are you guys so spread out? Get in here. I have not been on PTR at all. I've been a beta boy ever since I got it. Wow, this is a very monkalicious. Does that be the word I'm looking for here? There's a lot of monks in here, is what I'm trying to say. In these heroics, ancient teachings is like my #1 healing spell. And I'm blowing Baline Stomp. You know, Theodore, they've been talking about that one forever. Be interesting to see when that finally comes to bear. I've been hearing about light versus void since like Legion. I feel like is when people started talking about that. Sounds super cool. I'm game. Remember people were talking about like the people that we fought in like the Draenei that kidnapped alternate universe Grom Hell Scream or something like that. When Azeroth is destroyed by the two forces, Andrin will get back from Shadowlands fighting the last... Oh, I'm dying because I'm reading your synopsis here, but it's totally worth it. Yeah, it's sort of a... How, you know, easy to forget such a minor detail, right, Emma? You know, something so trivial as that. Totally understandable. That'd be... Oh, Primal Azeroth would be cool. Theodore, are you a fellow lore nerd? Because you're starting to sound like one, and I liked it. Oh, we got... yeah, it's full fist-weaving block rock. Which, you know, it's kind of a playstyle choice. This is sort of a bad representation of... What are we doing here? There's no more ads to kill. Why is this still happening? It's sort of a bad representation of it because we're, you know, jamming through these pulls so fast that, like, I can't really stand in my Phalanx Stomp or whatever. But it's a lot of fun. And yeah, it's pretty much all instant cast stuff. I mean, you'll do a couple enveloping mists and soothing mists, but you don't even really need Essence Font too much anymore because Phalanx Stomp applies it. It's very very smooth melee healer. Plays like a melee healer should play. That's how I think of it. All, like, pretty much all instant casts. Alright, it's official. I think they should fire that woman that's writing the WoW lore now, and we're gonna let Theodore do it. I hope your master's is in creative writing. If not, maybe you should consider it. You got the next, like, 10 years of WoW planned out, dude. Oh, yeah. Block Rock. I think everybody is. I know I am. That's, like, why I'm doing this all the time. A lot of specs are a lot of fun. I'm sort of addicted to it. Which is a good sign, right? Yeah, I think that's fair. See, I am a like Theodore was saying, I'm a pretty positive person, and so I find myself falling into this trap of I play a spec and I'm like, oh man, this is fun, I should main this. And then I'll play another spec and I'll be like, oh man, this is fun, I should main this. And then the night's over, like tonight is almost, and I'll be like, I've learned nothing other than the fact that I'm excited for this expansion. We're just gonna send it all here. Why not? Can't let anybody get 10 stacks of the poison.
I need a target.
I am in pretty close to San Francisco, California here. Pretty close. Alright, what's going on here? Here we go. Oh, we get some leg sweep these bad boys. Oh, what am I doing? Vivify still feels really good. Even after the nerf. It's still chunks.
I am out of range.
Still chunks.
I need to get closer.
The barren wastelands of Arizona. I have family in the barren wasteland area. It's southern Utah, but pretty similar. Arr. It's kind of a bummer that we're not going to get to see
I need a target.
some of these dungeons in Mythic Plus for so long. Have I found a favorite healer yet? No. They're all my favorite. They're all my children. I can't decide.
We'll build a new world, free from their corruption.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I have a bunch. Alright, you gotta hide behind the ice block. You guys! Not that it matters when we're wearing like raid gear.
You're gonna get your day.
I just like to practice.
Can stop us.
Not yet, Jeppe. Sorry if I just absolutely butchered your name. A little bit, Block Rock. You know, it'll kind of spread out, our interests, though. So we don't, you know, play everything for a week and then go right back to wishing the expansion were here. So I'm kind of okay with it. I also selfishly like that it's going to give me more time to make some evoker videos. Where is this person at? What are you doing? Oh, that... What happened? What happened here? Oh my gosh, I think it's the first time we've died all night. I went after to try to save that evoker, and I should have just let him go. All right, dude. Have a good night. Good luck with those studies. Really? Got hit by a bubble and not... Yeah, it happens. Hey Martin, sorry, Nightbot is Nightbot took the night off for some reason. If you YouTube like Donkey Storm tier list, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Priest and Monk, huh? I think that's... I am really enjoying a lot of them, which is why I'm not ready to count anybody out yet. I think they did a really nice job with the class design, and we'll be you know fully unlocked when we hit max level, which is awesome. Meanwhile, Booger's just up there soloing the whole dungeon by himself. Can talk to this mushroom? Strange mushroom appears to have soaked up some infused water. Okay. Monk is a ton of fun. Absolute ton of fun. The only thing that I hesitate about it is that it's just sort of not my style. But it's undeniably a ton of fun. I'm coming. Do I think there's a completely useless heal spec right now? No. No, not at all. I think they're all pretty solid. So I'm playing more from like a standpoint of what fits what I like to do. So I pug almost exclusively, and I usually want to pick some kind of healer that not necessarily meta, but you know, I also don't want to pick something that's just like straight up trash that I'll never actually find a group with. And I definitely lean toward oh, what's going on here? There's so many of these things. So I like things that can cover up for mistakes, you know what I mean? Which is why I like Holy Priest, because I think it's a really good pug healer. Because if somebody, you know, steps in something and falls all the way down to 20% health, that's not the end of the world. So for me right now, it's... And I actually like Evoker a lot. And I'm like maybe one of the only people that does, but it's kind of like Evoker, Priest, Druid. Sort of the ones I'm really looking at hard, but I'm not ruling anything out yet. All right. Okay. Booger, thanks so much for tanking, dude. I gotta go to bed. It's getting quite late, so I'm gonna have to call it here. I appreciate you guys for watching and all the subs and likes and memberships. If you guys enjoyed the stream, I'd appreciate it if you gave it that big old thumbs up or sub to it so you can catch me next time. Or if you really, really liked it, check out the join button and you can support me through channel memberships and become a Donk Knight. I mean, who would want to do that? But anyways, I hope you all have a great night, day, morning, afternoon, wherever you happen to be. And I will catch you on Thursday. Same donkey time, same donkey channel. Have a good one.